Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we found the road to Caed Nua. We can make our way to the castle anytime we want. However, before we do, I did notice, whilst I was editing yesterday's episode,
Hey there.
There was something we could examine on those tents in the southern portion of the map, and I just completely blanked on it during the episode, so I just very quickly want to go and see what that's about. It won't take me 2 minutes. Yeah, this. I never clicked on this. A spare bedroll is laid out in this tent, but there's no other sign of kith. Okay, so it wasn't anything important, but still, it's good to check. No harm done. As I said, it didn't take me all too long. But yes, with that done, we are good to head to Caed Nua. I'm excited. I'm excited. I think Ximena... Would Ximena be excited? She'd probably be more nervous than anything. It will take us 18 hours to complete your journey from Black Meadow to Caed Nua 8. It's where we need to go. Ooh, hello. Interesting loading screen there. Oh, there's a bridge and everything. Now here's the question. Do we need to stealth? Well, there's a person. Hi. Cheerful humming. Just off the side of the path into Caed Nua stands an imposing figure. A tall, fixed... Also, what is this music? What is with this foreboding music? This is the music of do not enter the spooky castle, you're going to die. Like, we came here looking for answers. I was literally just saying, I think Ximena... Like, I'm looking forward to this. I'm excited. Ximena is nervous. Ximena wants answers, but she also doesn't want answers. She wants to live in blissful ignorance, but she can't because she keeps seeing ghosts and shit. And this music, if Ximena could hear this music, it would not help. Just off of the side of the path into Caed Nua stands an imposing figure. A tall, thick-set Aumaua, clad in worn armour and peering up at the outer walls of the keep. In his hand is a small piece of charcoal, and it works feverishly at taking notes upon a small scrap of paper. More than once he has to reach up to prevent his colourful cap from falling off his head as he gazes upwards. What are you doing there? That mouldy brickwork must be fascinating, Clever. Leave. It's been a while since I've done Ximena's voice. One second. Let me get into it. There we go. That mouldy brickwork must be fascinating. The man looks over at you, blinking in surprise. His face splits in a wide and very toothy grin, and he waves the parchment in greeting.
It is. Well, not the wall itself, perhaps. The construction is very traditional. There are names scratched upon some of the bricks. Just there. Workers and masons, I expect. Carving a little immortality for themselves. It's a fine keep, Caed Nua. 2 centuries to its name, and abandoned for nearly as long.
Oh. Okay, this place is 2 centuries old. That's cool. I don't think Ximena would be impressed. She's not necessarily impressed by such things, but, abandoned. The whole reason why we're here is that we're looking for another watcher. We were told there was a watcher here. I mean, do you mean abandoned like no one lives here, or abandoned like there isn't a force, like there aren't soldiers? Kana, I need details, please.
But the truly interesting part is in there. And I haven't had much luck in reaching the keep itself. I hoped to find the master of this place, a man by the name of Maerwald. But it seems that he either holds his privacy most dear, or else has been devoured by his house guests.
Okay, so he does mean it's not housed by like a force. There's a guy in there, but not like a standing army. Okay, we can breathe a sigh of relief. I came here looking for Maerwald as well. What do you want from Maerwald? Why haven't you gone inside? Ooh. I think I'm inclined to be friendly because there was spooky music when we arrived, and I'm like, I think we're gonna need more friends. I get the feeling that there are bad things, bad vibes, bad juju inside the castle, and we may need more companions. And this image looks very, very familiar, so I'm thinking this may be another companion, in which case, I didn't look up any level up guides because I didn't know you were here. But I get the feeling this may be a companion. I'm inclined to be friendly because I'm picking up some bad vibes here. Would Ximena be picking up bad vibes? I mean, he literally just said, or else has been devoured by his house guests. That's not a good sign. I have said before, I do think Ximena is naturally friendly. I mean, you kind of have to be naturally friendly and approachable if you want people to believe your bullshit. I came here looking for Maerwald as well.
Oh, truly? Then perhaps we can help one another. The grounds are infested with all manner of beasts. I've never seen the like. I didn't want to risk it alone, but you seem capable. Together, I'm sure we could manage it. And then we can both ask our questions of Maerwald.
Okay. Infestation of beasts. Lovely.
I seek a great treasure, you see. Not gold or silver, but the Tanvi Oratoa. You might call it the Book of Virtues. It's a sacred text of the Rauatai, but we possess only a fragment of it. A year I've journeyed in search of the rest, and I uncovered evidence that leads me to believe the original lies just there, beneath the keep.
Oh, okay. Let's go meet Maerwald then. Then we must find it, passionate. Why would this Tanvi Oratoa be here in the Deerwood? I'm not here to dig up old relics, you're on your own. I can't help you just now, I'm afraid. And well, I mean, if we're going in and he's going in, then we might as well. Yeah, I think... Curiosity. Why would this Aumaua artifact be here in the Direwood? I mean, they're from, I want to say that the Aumaua are from the Deadfire Archipelago, which is, like, quite a ways away, I think. Like, they're not from this area. Why would this Tanvi Oratoa be here in the Deerwood? Precisely. That is the very question, he laughs. It is a long and twisting tale, my friend, as all good chance should be. I can tell you more if you wish it, in time, okay. Again, the spooky music is back. That's not a good sign. Yet we're going the same way. We might as well help each other out. I do think Ximena is a passionate person. She's Valian. Valians have, they're naturally quite passionate. It's in their culture. It's who they are. But I don't necessarily think she'd be passionate about this. Let's go meet Maerwald then.
Excellent. Lead on, my friend, and I will be at your heels. Ah, wait. Speaking of that, I ought to warn you first. Wondrous teeth, I nearly forgot. I have, at times, been followed. It began in Adir, and in Exomatal they attacked outright. I believe they do not wish for me to find what I am looking for.
Fabulous.
I say believe, but I have been told as much by one of my would-be assassins. I paid them little mind. Humorless swords and long robes. But it's why I bought the sword, you see. And it's only fair that you should know.
Let's keep an eye out. Let's be on our way. What are a few assassins between friends? You seem very calm about this. I don't want any part of this. I'll go my own way. I mean, we're potentially being hunted by assassins. We pissed off a crime boss in Valia. We've got a Valian crime boss on our arse. They might have sent an assassin or two after us. We don't know. On one hand, I could think... I think Ximena would be like, oh shit, another guy with assassins after him, goddamn. But on the other hand, like, that is quite funny. Like, oh, you've got assassins after you, I've got assassins after me, potentially. That is funny. What are a few assassins between friends?
I'm glad you're not discouraged. Come then. Who knows what we will find inside?
Hello. Fraser, you're a chanter. You're a chanter, and I don't know how to level you up, so you get to be level 1 for a little bit.
Hey there.
You get to be level 1. Yeah, okay, so this, we can go inside, however, we are going to explore the outside first. See what there is. Scanebone, excuse me. Also, that's a thought. We should... there you are. Where would a chanter go? Are you... I would assume you're probably ranged. So you can go there. You know what, let's... No, excuse me, I meant inventory. There we go. What do you have going on? You have... Is that a gun? That is a gun! Okay. Okay, you're ranged. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need... I can tell already. I'm like, I'm gonna need a guide for you. I feel it. I feel it. Do we have any more cloaks? I don't believe we do. Or at least cloaks that do stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave you be.
Yes?
I don't get this. You'd swap over to a gun. Oh, we also need an AI script for you, Chance. I'm gonna need to look all of this up. I can feel it. I can feel it. You could be aggressive, a summoner. I'll set you on support for now, and defensive, I believe. Save that. I believe I have everyone on defensive. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, I'll figure out Kana in between episodes, methinks. Okay, this place has some sturdy walls. I'll give it that. Ooh, hello. Also, that's a thought.
They'll never know I'm here.
Let's sneak. I'm like, anything in this box? Anything at all? Does not look like it. Okay. One shattered cask still smells faintly of ale, long spilled into the dirt. Okay, and yeah, that's as far as we can go. Okay, dead end. Dead end. Let's start sneaking our way back. With Waddles following on behind. Come along, Waddles. Come along, my little friend. For anyone wondering, yes, I did name him after the character from Gravity Falls. I love that show. Now then, into the fray. Into the fray, methinks. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how messy do we think this is going to be?
Once more through the gates. With more success this time, I hope.
Yeah. Ditto. I'm thinking we're just gonna have an explore. See what's about. Ooh, hello. Okay, we got ghosts. We got ghosts. Also, like a little amphitheater looking thing. Okay. Now, these things teleport, so I'm just like,
Hey there.
Is there really any point? Also, that again, that reminds me. I'm gonna grab that fine hunting bow for myself. Put that away. We will take the fine hunting bow. Alof, what do you have? I think this is better. I think. Yeah. You can take that, my friend. Unless, is there someone else that uses wands? That's a rod. Okay, you use two-handed stuff. Because obviously, Adir is a sword and board. Okay. Okay. Rightio then. Now
Hey
then,
there.
my dear. If you would be so kind. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay, we've got phantoms. We've got phantoms.
Mm-hmm.
Girl. Also, everyone. I'm like, I would like you to stop scouting, just in case. Just in case.
Hey there.
Girl, you over there. Adia, come in.
What?
I have been told that Durance is actually surprisingly good in melee, so I'm gonna trust that.
Yes?
You, I have no idea. You just go over there. Adia. And Buddy.
Braved out.
Okay.
Elon.
Oh, hello, you teleported because you are home.
Yeah?
Okay. Just go in.
What?
Buddy, you... Back up, Adia. You...
Yes?
You're doing something. I have no idea what. I have no idea what you're doing. And
How may I
Alof, you back me up.
You leave. Stand still.
Go to stab. Stab away. Okay, that one is dead. That one is down. And let's... Ooh, go with that one if you can. And everyone is attacking good stuff. But I don't know if you are.
Yeah?
Go up there.
Mate, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? You've just summoned some skeletons. Okay, you can do that.
Yeah?
That's something Kana does.
Light,
Got it.
flame and sound.
And
We'll keep
yoink.
to ourselves.
Sure.
Buddy.
Yeah?
And what does
Everyone?
the flame reveal?
Everyone stick together. Kana's just stood there like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm good here, thank you. Any secrets? Secrets would be appreciated. This trapdoor has been battered by the elements. Tugging on the rusted handle only produces a heavy rattling. Okay. Can we enter this building? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I wonder what kind of building it is. Okay, that's a will-o'-the-wisp. This is stirring some memories for me. This is... One side of this pillar is graven with hundreds of whorls and ridges. Even under a layer of grime and moss, the Ardra gleams. Because this is... This, to me, these don't look like pillars. These look like fingers curling up around this old house. Can we? Yeah, it's gonna spot us. It's gonna spot us. Okay, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Everyone, just go. Just go. Everyone go.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. It died. Very quickly. Thank you. Sorry. I do feel guilty
Hey there.
when they die so
Light,
quick.
flame, and sound.
Ooh.
We'll keep to ourselves.
Hello?
Sure.
Is there something else nearby? Okay, you're there. Again, I'm like, is this a building I can enter? Okay, it looks... I didn't expect this to be like a proper courtyard. This is... I don't know what I was expecting coming in here, but... Okay. Yep. Hello.
Yeah?
Do that. You... Get in there.
Yes?
Following your lead.
All after the phantoms,
Hey
please.
there.
Okay, we've got a will-o'-the-wisp. I think the phantom might actually be dead. I'll take that. I'll take that. Ooh. At the sight of their comrades, their hearts grew bold. Are you doing this? I think you might be doing this. Okay, you're flanked and confused. Okay.
What?
Okay, no, he's in there. He's in there. Okay.
Hey there.
Start on that one. Endurance, buddy. You know what? Do one of them. I don't know if that's gonna help, but just do
Hey
it.
there.
Oh, hello. Hello. I'm seeing stuff in the bottom there, and I'm like, what does this mean? Okay.
Hey there.
Okay, one last.
Show 'em how it's done.
I noticed you summoning, like, things, skeletons. I'm like, how? I don't know how we control them. It's fine.
Hey there.
As I said, I'm gonna have to look up a guide for how Kana works.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping an eye out.
It'll be right. We'll figure it out eventually. Okay, so this leads somewhere. We'll properly explore the outside first. There could be loot. Also, you know, if we have to flee this place, I don't want enemies on my ass. So I feel like it's better to fully explore this area. Okay. No, that's an idea. We should probably also rest before we go in. That would also be wise. Okay, everyone.
How may I help?
Everyone go.
Hey.
Idea.
What?
Hey there.
Okie doke, and good night.
Yeah?
Nice and quiet.
And back into stealth. Okay.
Leave our village! We've done nothing to you!
Okay. Hello, ghost friend. Are you friendly?
You can't do this!
Spectral smoke churns all around you. At first you can see nothing except the haze, but gradually you make out the wizened, hunched shape of an old elven man. I'm about to sneeze. Bless me! Pardon me. Okay. At first you can see nothing except the haze, but gradually you make out the wizened, hunched shape of an old elven man. His face and bone-thin arms are smeared with paint. He shakes his head, spitting the words at you. Ooh. Again, I think... Ximena has spoken with ghosts before. It is still very new to her, though. I know I keep saying Ximena would probably be freaked out by this, but this is... I've got to be honest, like, a kind of a personal annoyance of mine in stories is like, oh my god, I have all of these strange new powers. I'm over it. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I know it's so that they can get the action going sooner, but it just feels so unrealistic. You've been given these strange abilities, and you're just like, oh, I'm good. I can talk to the dead. I feel like it would freak you out. And Ximena, considering Ximena is a rogue, yes, this is a world with magic and ghosts and all of these things. She's a rogue. I don't think she really has much in the way of magical ability. Like, this is not something innate to her. Which might seem strange considering that she is, she is godlike. And, whenever she gets really badly hurt, she has these waves of energy that kind of come out of her. But, like, that's something that she's been doing since she was a little kid. That is completely normal to her. Being able to talk to ghosts, like, that's not normal. And this is still very early on in her journey. I think she'd just listen.
This is our village, our home. The Nine Claws have lived here almost 50 generations. We were here long before your kind brought war to our lands. You can't just burn it all. Have mercy, soldier. Our warriors have all gone. You can't burn us all because of them.
Yeah, it seems like this guy is having a conversation with someone that we can't see. This is a historical conversation, not necessarily one that's going on right now. After a pause, he draws back and gapes at you in horror, seemingly in response to something you didn't actually say, but illusory tongues of flame flicker at the corner of your vision. He reaches out to you and opens his mouth to say something, but all that emerges is a series of violent coughs. He falls to his knees, choking on the thickening smoke. Flames overtake the vision as you back away. Okay, at least we didn't have to fight the ghost. I'll take that.
Hey there.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
But I would assume small flame blights. I would assume this is like, these ghosts are probably the ghosts of these villagers. One would assume.
Which is not very quiet.
Okay, Kana. Okay. But yeah, I'm assuming that potentially Caed Nua was maybe built on the bones of their village. And maybe the ghosts have just decided, right, we're pissed. Now is the time.
Yeah?
We are deeply pissed. Oh, you're immune, how dare. Much offense.
Aye?
Okay, and
Hey.
buddy, again, you come in to intercept. I don't know if you can trip a flame blight, but we're gonna try.
Following your lead.
I have something here that works.
Okay. I like that.
What?
You start attacking them.
Yes?
Aye?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Brave does not believe.
Oh, hello. I'm
Following
seeing they're
your lead.
immune to a lot of stuff, so I'm
Hi.
just like, anyone do
Hey there.
anything. Please. Okie doke. Primal Flame. Yeah, we picked up some of this from the
Hey there.
from that dragon skull we found.
Laying low.
And another will-o'-the-wisp. Yeah, oh, well, there goes my timer. We will just fight this guy. You go and trip him.
Hey there.
You do one of them.
What?
Everyone just fight.
How may I help?
Everyone just get in
Following
there.
your lead.
Yeah? And that's how it's done.
Okay, there we go. Done and dusted. Done and dusted.
And what does the flame reveal?
I don't know. I don't know, Durance. You tell me. You're the fire guy here. Okay, but that is this portion of the map filled out. We can enter here. We can also enter here. We're going to take a look over here, and then we can make a decision. Now then, let's read a codex entry. Yes, we read the Book of Verses. I do believe, yes. I Wander Hear Me. Initiate's Notes, yes, we've read you. Yeah, we got all of these from the temple. Glanfathan Customs. Glanfathan customs can seem primitive and unsophisticated to some, but all customs begin with a ritual or superstition, so why should theirs be considered less than any other? If they are examined closely, Glanfathan celebrations stem from a deep and rich culture and all tie into their history in a significant way. The Festival of the Ancients. The Festival of the Ancients takes place during spring dawn and is a time to celebrate the Glanfathans settling in Ir Glanfath. It is a simple 3-day ceremony that is mostly centred on feasts. These feasts are set up around the ruins scattered through Ir Glanfath. Wreaths made from tree branches and flowers are placed at the ruins and prayers are said to the gods, thanking them for health and prosperity. The Cleansing. The cleansing started as a protest, recreating the hardships wrought upon the Glanfathans by the Aediran colonists when they started settling the Deerwood. It has morphed over the years and is now used more as a game mixed with... Yeah, I was like, am I reading this correctly? Yes, as a game, mixed with a teaching tool to inform your Glanfathans about the history of their people. The cleansing takes place on New Year and Mid-Year and now acts as a metaphor for real events instead of a recreation of the events themselves. Zorip effigies are placed throughout the forest, hollow clay shells filled with sweets and gifts. The children then search the woods for the effigies and destroy them, cleansing the forest so they Glanfathans can move in and occupy the area. After the area has been cleared, they gather for a celebration and feast where the elders tell the young members the true story of their people's history. Holiday of the Black Tree. A combination of a day of remembrance and celebratory feast, the Holiday of the Black Tree is held on the second day of autumn falling, when the trees are still colourful but losing their leaves, and the land is becoming cold and dark. Glanfathans use the day to tell the story of the War of the Black Trees and remember those who were lost. During the morning, the adults hang elaborate garlands from the tree branches. The garlands are made from red, orange, and yellow flowers and represent the flames that swept through the forest of Ir Glanfath, destroying everything in their paths. After a morning of fasting and reflection, the children are set to run through the trees, tearing down the garlands and bring them back to the feast, decorating the tables with wildflowers, turning the horror of war into something beautiful. Then they eat, cheering the peace they now have with the Deerwooden people and toast to many more years of peace to come. Oh, that's lovely. Also note in Glanfathan culture is their abundance of travelling customs. Being a semi-nomadic people, they practice customs to ensure their safety while on the move. Travelling customs. If you are taking a quick trip, purchase a gift for someone you are visiting and leave it at your home. If something important is left undone, such as giving a gift to a loved one, you will always return to finish the task. If you are taking a longer trip, leave remembrance of your trip, no matter how well you know the road. Drop some pebbles along the way or tie ribbon to tree branches. Mark your path away and you will always have a safe and easy trip back. Evil spirits and dangerous creatures are everywhere in our world. If you decorate your cart with masks, they will scare away any danger that might otherwise approach. But you must decorate your cart anew every trim or the evil won't be fooled by your rules. Ooh, okay. I would assume maybe that's supposed to be trip. You must decorate your cart anew every trip or the evil won't be fooled by your rules. But that was cool. That was very, very cool. Okie doke. Now then, in the next episode, we will continue exploring Caed Nua, and also I will have found a guide for leveling up Kana. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davis, and CGG. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.